Hello folks and welcome back to Rome Total War. I am Conostip and this is going to be part 7 of my Imperial campaign where I'm playing as the Julii. And before I get started, I just want to say a quick reminder. If you are not subscribed to this channel, please consider doing so if you are enjoying this content. If you are subscribed to this channel, thank you very much for your continued support. And I just want to, let you all know that, yes, if you're enjoying this content, and you want to help other folks like yourself find my channel and find my videos, then liking my videos, subscribing to the channel, commenting and all that, it really does help the algorithm push my content out to more people, and it helps more people, find my channel. So you would be helping others like yourself in a way. So, and also helping me, of course. So yep, just gonna, with that out of the way, let's get on with this episode here. So there's going to be, I left this off with like a lot kind of going on, I think. So out here in Narbo Martius, I've been using this army to set up watchtowers. I remember trying to set up a fort, but I think the fort got kind of cramped by this watchtower. I should have known better because I learned this lesson actually in a previous when I was practicing my my Julii campaigns. That's why I don't set up watchtowers in these mountain passes, because it blocks my forts where I want them to be. And instead what I would do is, when I can afford it, I would put a spy out here so that I can, see out ahead of the mountain pass. And then I sort of just forgot to do that down here. I should have built a fort. Man, the fact that you can't dismantle watchtowers it's really bizarre. It's a really weird thing in this game. Once you place them, they are there forever. Oh yeah, but that's too bad. That means like I can't block this. Like I would be able to maybe build a fort out here, but at that point then they can slip by the mountain pass. So what is the point? I can put a fort into other factions' territories. That is the difference. So like watchtowers can only be placed on my own territories. Forts can be placed wherever, which is a really cool thing. It's a really, again, just really authentic, historically authentic idea of what a fort is. And so if I don't mind the diplomatic penalties, which I assume there would be some diplomatic penalties to doing this, if this is still being held by, actually I can check this, right? Oh, nope, I do not want to did not mean to do that. But if I can check this, yeah, this is still held by Spain. And I don't really want to get on their bad side, but that would be an option, is that I can come down here and place a fort on this side of the mountain pass. I think that would be an option. Anyway, this actually does matter, because now there is a Gallic army. There is 6 units in this army. I can defeat this with what I have, I would imagine, even though I have no intelligence on this army. I could imagine this army holding its own, I think. It's a little beat up, but still, the units here are of decent quality. The general is 3 stars, 5 stars when he's attacking. Does he have any morale bonuses? No, so it's just going to be... No, yes, he does. Yeah, local hero, +1 morale for all troops on the battlefield. Yeah, I can imagine this army can handle this Gallic army, but there's a much bigger army on the way. This is going to be the faction leader, Brennus. 5 stars, traits unknown, so it could be even better than that. And his army itself is kind of scary looking. Just from what we can see, there's going to be 4 units of warband and 1 unit of skirmishers. And I would imagine there'd be more warband, right? So, yeah, that can be a lot to deal with. Now, if I can get back here fast enough and place a fort here, I think that would block him. He would not be able to get by. I would imagine so. So should I be doing that with one of these guys? I do have a town watch that I can place in a fort and block that. That's going to force him to kind of go... Where would he have to go? Because he can't... I don't think he can cross... Is there any crossings? He can cross here, I think. I think he can cross there. And then he would have to come around the long way, like here. And maybe I could place a fort here as well to block him. So I think that's what I should do, actually. So like, I'd be putting this general at risk, so who's the least valuable? I think that's gonna be you, Amulius Julius. I think it's gonna be you. Yeah, you're unusual. A +1 morale. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, Amulius Julius. And this isn't exactly a sacrifice. It's just go out there and go ahead and build a fort. And then let's bring out Town Watch and Amulius Julius. You can go back. Yeah, so everything's fine. And that should block this area off. And now that should give these guys time to get back, I think. I think that's how that should work out. Also, we have ourselves a Spanish diplomat. I don't think we have talked to these guys yet. We don't have any trade rights with them, do we? No, just completely neutral. So let's go down here and talk to the Spanish. Let's see if we can get map information and trade rights and maybe get a little bit of money from them. Let's start with 1,000. That seems to be kind of my standard. And they could afford that. I kind of didn't think the Spanish would be able to afford that, but yes. And they do have a large town. A large town, okay, that's good. Spanish capital is going to be there, and then another large town. Okay, they got some. They got at least 4. I mean, would that be 5 large towns? 4 large towns? That's not bad. That's a decent amount of population, and then yeah, the Gallic large town as well. Then there's the Carthage, the Carthaginian large town. So I want to go talk to them next, because I don't think that I've talked to Carthage. Yeah, we're still neutral with them. Although, and I keep checking this, but yeah, the Brutii and the Scipii are at war with them. But I'm just gonna stay out of that. Yeah, we got ourselves a little bit of money from that. That's nice. That is nice indeed. So the Senate has given me a mission to take Euvinum, since I was not able to take Salona before the Brutii took it. So Euvinum, to my understanding, is a much less valuable province than Salona. I don't know. Do they even have trade resources up here? I don't know. I do have a spy in here. Is it telling me how much it's making? Minus 385. Does not seem promising. There's not much in here. Naked fanatics, and then there's going to be what, barbarian peasants, and then 2 war bands. Taking Euvinum, what would be the consequences? It would have me bordering, I'd be bordering the Germans, which is a little bit scary because they could consider going to war with me. I'd like to keep my wars to essentially one at a time, you know, fight on one front at all times. That seems to be the wise decision. I'd prefer to continue my war against the Gauls. Opening up a front against the Germans is a little bit nerve-wracking. But the thing is that they're probably going to take this either way. Like, you know, whether or not I take it or they take it, we will be bordering each other. So I guess it may as well be me. And then I could post a fort, I think, here at this river crossing. And then I think that this flank would be secure. And then maybe put a fort here as well. Maybe this could block this little avenue as well. And that might keep the Germans away from me, at least for, I mean, they could just attack my fort and start a war, but then I would have time to go up and reinforce it. So yeah, I think, you know, I should do that. But there is brigands, of course, always hanging out. So I've got 5 units of those guys. This army is going to go down and deal with them. They're really beat up after fighting that last army of brigands, which I did not handle too well. It's one of those battles that after, like, when I was editing it, I was like, oh man, I should have done this instead. But sometimes you have to tip your cap to the AI. They pulled a really fancy bait and switch with me with their general and got my Triarii fighting the exact wrong unit. And yeah, anyway, that don't mean to really go back go back to that, but yeah, there's definitely things I could have done better in that battle. So they're gonna go down and deal with this brigand army, hopefully, and then go up and hopefully take Uvenum before the Germans. Even if the Germans do take it, I'm still, the Senate has, it doesn't, you know, the Senate doesn't care who owns it. They just want me to take it. So even if the Germans do take it, I will attack and start that war if that's what it comes down to. With what we see so far, those 2 units I don't think are going to be enough to deal with even this. So I don't think that's what I have to worry about. But there might be more on the way. The Germans might be on their way, but again, we won't know until we know, right? Alright, so what do we got here? You, Quintus Julius, very decent general, but you're just being kind of my construction guy with your very lively trait. Just kind of going around helping out all of my settlements get a 10% discount to their construction costs. And it's kind of working out perfectly. I'm just not rich enough to be building all of the time in all of my provinces or all of my settlements. So the fact that he can kind of hit 2 settlements in 1 turn and then move on, that's kind of what I can afford right now. So it's kind of perfect in that sense that I can kind of, you know, put in like two buildings per turn and just keep cycling between these 5 settlements. So that's fine for now. And he might even be able to help out in this battle against these brigands as well. That would be nice. And then I do have reinforcements on the way. Not much, just a couple units of Hastati, 1 Equites, 1 beat up unit of mercenary hoplites, and a peasant unit to just garrison Narbo Martius. And that's gonna be like it for my reinforcements for a little while. Until my boats can come back, and I wanted to send these 2 units of Town Watch as well, just to give me more units to fortify these forts. Yeah, I wonder how many more would I need? Maybe put a fort up here. So, at least 1, and then maybe 1 here, and then maybe 1 here, so 3 more forts.
Orders?
Yeah, I'll have to think about that. But that's kind of what they're for. So it's going to be a little while before I need them. I don't really want to send them into battle, though, against the brigands, because then, you know, they just might, like, get chopped up. So I don't really want to commit them to that. Then again, I mean, it's going to be a while before this boat gets back, so they can assist in this battle and then just come back and retrain and stuff. So I guess that is fine. Yeah, I suppose you can kind of come out and just get ready to assist in this battle, which is going to happen in the next turn. And let's lower the taxes there in Arretium. Because I have a little bit of more money to spend, I may as well spend it. I may as well recruit some more units. So what I'm thinking, I want to keep recruiting peasants here in Mediolanum. So I'm basically using these guys to garrison all of my provinces, all my settlements. Iridium and Ariminum can actually train soldiers, so I want to keep using them for that. Batavium, I'm still not training anything, just so I can get to the minor city level. And Sagesta, I'm just trying to get to be a large town there, so I don't want to train anything there as well. And then same thing in Narbo Martius. So yeah, Mediolanum is still just being my peasant recruiting center. Their population's really taken a hit as a result, but their population growth is 4%. It's okay. I'm building land clearance. That's going to increase the population growth. So yeah, it's not going to be this way forever. I'm not going to be relying on them to send, me peasants forever. But for now, that's just the way it goes. Let's see. They're kind of blocking. I don't want these peasants to participate in any battle. So I'll just bring them down here. So lower taxes a little bit, and yeah, they can train peasants. And then Ariminum, I guess if I'm going to want more town watch in Narbo Martius, I may as well train them up here in Arretium. So let's get some more town watch and let's get more equites in Araminum and then leave everything else as is, I think. Can I raise taxes a little bit? No, I cannot. And then same thing here. I think taxes are... Yeah, and I want to keep taxes low here in Batavium just to keep that population growth as high as possible. Sitting at 5,400, you know, we're getting there. We're getting there, I think. Yeah, and I don't even want to retrain units here. I just want to, you know, try to get that 2,000 here in Narbo Martius as soon as possible. Okay, so with all that out of the way, do I have another diplomat or do I not? I just have the one spy and the one diplomat, don't I? Yeah. Yeah, I'm just like way more poor in this campaign than my Egyptian campaign. Like, it's a big difference. Yeah, Scipii going after Lilybaeum. Ooh, man, they got a big force. I have to imagine they're gonna win here. Although, the Carthaginians have a decent-sized force as well. Interesting. Gotta keep an eye on that. Ooh, and there's a big Thracian army here as well. That's decent. That's a decent size. Yeah, the goddamn Brutii taking Salona. I wonder if they're gonna like continue to go north and just border me up here. That'd be a little bit inconvenient, I must say. All right, enough is enough. Let's kind of just do that. And yeah, I think all of my build orders are in. Let's end this turn and see what's going on. I thought I saw Thessalonica under siege, and yeah, here we go. So it's not even going to show me. Where is this happening? Up here? Okay. So this is to be expected. The numbers are okay. They actually outnumber me by a little bit. So 3 warbands, 2 equites, and a skirmisher warband. So actually a decent force, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, that's a decent force, but I still think that... Yeah, I mean, my 2 generals units, my command, although he's not going to be attacking in this battle, which is unfortunate. So he's just going to be a 3-star general. Still, this could be kind of a tricky little battle here. Let's make sure we get it done right.
The hair has been gutted, and the liver was as clear as day. Portent such as this can only be considered good. Today we go into battle against the Gauls, warriors both worthy and brave in equal measure. The first move in this particular game is theirs, I think. And now, to arms! Let us harden our hearts and think of Rome and all we can do for her. Then we will do our duty to Roman honor!
Okay, let's go here. So they're attacking us in the rain. Okay, interesting. I think I want to get up here on this high ground. And then... would I be... So they're going to be... Their deployments... So they could deploy like right here essentially. And... Or they could be deploying out there. Now, I don't want to fight them in the woods, that's for sure. And man, this is kind of this is an interesting deployment for sure. Huh. Yeah, being on the downhill slope. I don't really want to go over there. So I think going left and staying out of the trees, like this clearing maybe? I don't know. Yeah, this is going to be a little bit tricky. Okay, I got my guys grouped up here. Barbarian mercenaries with the velites in front, Hastati right behind them, and the generals behind. And I do have my soft groups as well as 1, 2, and 3. So let's see about this. Where do we have any idea? Any vision? Can we see them? Where are they? It's not a bad thunderstorm, isn't it? It's not as good as the ones in Shogun, I gotta say. The thunderstorms in Shogun are very, very good. I've heard people complain like the Rome thunderstorms are a little bit weak in comparison. They just don't look great or sound great. This isn't bad, honestly. It's not, you know, it's not bad. I wonder if I should be rushing the crest of this hill here. Huh. It can be a little bit awkward if I get caught in it though. They don't seem to know where I am. Okay, that's interesting. Because we see this sort of behavior when fighting in the fog and in medieval and Shogun. You see this sort of behavior of like an AI that can't really see very well, doesn't have really good vision. But yeah. Is the barbarian cavalry gonna go in? Alright, let's stop here. And you guys can run back. And my Hastati can start throwing their pilum in. So we should be able to get some good tosses into them. Did we get any good? Did we get them? Yeah, let's see if we can chase with one of our generals. Actually, that's like the general, isn't it? Oh, okay. But getting rid of one unit of Equites is good. Although, actually, I don't want you to chase that far. So let's go back and let's see if we can we get this ridge? Or not? I don't think I can. And yeah, Velites, if you want to come back, that'd be great. And yeah, they're gonna come back too, aren't they? How many men left? 32 men? I don't think the rain affects the pilum and the javelins. I think it just affects archers. At least that's my understanding of how it works in like Shogun and medieval. Yeah, I don't think fighting in the woods is a smart idea. I don't think so. They get that +3 attack. Like that's significant. This seems like an even enough slope for me. Yeah, so it looks like there's not going to be any advantage either way. And are they going to go right in from a Velites again? That should give my guys to throw some more pilum in there. And let's get my characters out to the sides. And let's see here. Let's see if we can charge into the flanks there. You guys can come out of guard mode and help out there. You guys can go in there. And you guys can go there. Let's get one of you guys to go after the skirmishers. And then yeah, let's collapse in like that. Alright, there we go. That feels pretty good. You guys go there. Yeah, and if you guys want to just collapse in on this side and just collapse the whole formation, that would be wonderful. Take you guys off guard mode. And yeah, that's a good break. That's a good break.
No way for a leader to behave, but in battle, it's beyond belief.
Got rid of the skirmisher warband. And we can clean up all of these guys. So yeah, let's try to get all these guys here. And let's try to make sure that this army disappears. Okay, so the percentage of enemies killed is now 90%. So we are good. Yeah, I think it just needs to top 85% for this army to disappear. Alright, so we did lose 135 men. We killed 511. And hopefully we get those Velites back. Hopefully they, let's see, casualties healed 20, and that's on the Velites. Good. So we will have 28 men left in that unit. Okay, good. That's nice to see. Yeah, I like doing that. I like having that, basically that little like skirmisher force out front to basically give the Hastati time to throw their pilum. Oh, perfect. Yes, that worked perfectly. Yeah. Yep. They got blocked. Okay, well. How many times? So they got 3 turns before they surrender. So that gives us time to... Yeah, get ready to go here. Let's see, 3 more units coming in. Yay. And yeah, we have a bit more vision here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 units of warband, 2 skirmishers. This is going to be a clash. My goodness. Yeah. Let's see. Enemy army routes. Yep, that's Numerius to Titanus. Is that the name of the Gaul? What do we have? 4,000. Yep, 4,000 money. Feels good. All right. So the question is now, can I wait for these guys to show up?
Aye, aye, Captain. Onward.
And they're going to be,
Sir.
they could be here in 1 turn, then attack. It depends on if they actually wait out the full 3 turns. I've never actually seen the AI actually assault a fort. I've seen them like siege it and try to wait it out.
Imperator.
That would be ideal for me. And I wonder, so if I get close enough.
Onward. No more moves, sir.
Let's see here. I can't leave with all of these guys. I have to leave someone to garrison this. So I wonder what can I get away with here?
Imperator. General.
If I leave just those 44 town watch, is that going to be enough? Let's do low taxes, and yeah, that does work.
General.
So bring them up here.
Combining troops.
And now it's hard. I don't really understand. Like if I'm close enough to this fort, will my guys count as reinforcements for this battle? Do I have to be like right next to it? I'm not quite sure. I have attacked through forts before. I have attacked like, how did that work? I think I needed to be right next to the fort, and then I think I needed to sally out with the unit that was inside to initiate the fight. And then the battle itself was a little awkward, but I think, yeah, it was a little, I feel like I wanted my reinforcements to be controlled by me, but then it didn't turn out that way. They were controlled by the AI. And yeah, I just remember being kind of awkward, but hopefully I can figure this one out. And yeah, these units are probably going to join and support. This is going to be a test. Yeah, it's going to be a big battle. I mean, I have 5 units of like the heavy cavalry, plus 2 units of light cavalry. It's going to be the infantry that's a little bit dodgy. This is going to help the 2 full strength units of Astadi and the beat up mercenary hoplites. That might help my front line a little bit, but still overall it's a little bit scary. Now back on my home turf, let's go ahead and deal with these brigands. All I see is the warband, and yeah, let's go ahead and bring up you. Let's get you involved as well.
Forward.
And I don't want to fight with these guys. Those guys can stay out of it. I don't need those peasants fighting. But then you can come on in.
Prepare for battle.
And what do we got? 2 warband, 2 naked fanatics, and 1 rebel general. Yep, small force, but, you know, kind of okay. And I don't want you controlled by the AI. And do I need to, like, check it and then uncheck it for it to work? Because I feel like I've seen it before where I've left it unchecked. Didn't that happen in this, like, campaign where I left it unchecked and it still didn't work? And I feel like I've seen other YouTubers do it where they've checked it and unchecked it, and I just kind of thought it was like a superstition, but is that a real thing? Yeah, because I definitely want to control all of my reinforcements in this battle. Like, that seems pretty important to me. But yeah, alright, let's go ahead and fight this one. Okay, we got a nice open field. Unfortunately, we are fighting in the snow, so they will be getting
Reinforcements have arrived.
that
Are they in time to take part in the battle?
bonus. And yeah, they're gonna be rushing right for me, perhaps, maybe. We can start marching over the town watch, and ooh, are they gonna be sending their general to fight my general? That'd be a little bit scary. Might want to send my barbarian cavalry out here just to like make them think about that. So if they go after my guy, and yeah, they're just going in for a headlong charge. What do we got? Warband, Naked Fanatics. All right. So yep, again, Barbarian Mercenaries Town Watch are just there to like blunt the charge and give my Hastati time to throw their Pilum. And yeah, they're not even gonna like they're just charging right in. All right. Yeah, the general's not gonna be around to help them out. So let's just charge in here and then here. Looks like we're already seeing some routing. And let's go ahead and send in the Astani to help out. Looks like the Naked Fanatics are going to hang out. They might hang on for a little bit here because they are, you know, I think they have better morale. Okay, that looks good. Wrapping that all up. So we want to get it chased in a little bit here, but we don't want to... Let's get ready. We have to fight him whenever the time comes. Let's get back here, and then Stani, get back here as well. Yeah, you can run, and let's see. Alright, let's get ready to hunt down this guy here. Let's bring infantry up. Infantry up, you, and then you. Let's go like that. And then... Alright, you going to go in and charge? Oop, yep, you got my guys. Ooh, you stopped short, right before... Ooh, you could have destroyed me there. Interesting. Interesting. And I'm kind of tempted just to get a charge on these Naked Fanatics here with my general. Town Watch are still on their way. And yeah, you guys can come back. You guys can come up. And yeah, let's get ready for a little bit of a sandwich here. Hopefully my general survives this. He didn't get the best charge. He got kind of a little bit caught out. And there we go. Awesome.
Army is in flight. Pursue them and drive them from the battlefield.
All right, now let's just get whatever kills we can to get as much experience on our guys as possible. This army is going to have to go up and take on Euvenum and potentially hold it, just in case, you know, like if any like Germans think about attacking me. So I can't just think about, you know, in regards to like, you know, taking a Euvenum, which is going to be easy, but also like holding it against any potential attacks. So yeah, hopefully that doesn't happen, but we'll see. All right, so we did lose 129 men, and what was it? Let's see, casualties healed. We got 9 healed on the Town Watch, 3 healed on the Barbarian Mercenaries, 8 healed on the Barbarian Mercenaries. Okay. Alrighty then. So we can start moving on to Euvenum now with this army.
Sir.
How long is it gonna take? 3 turns.
March. Moves depleted, sir.
You can make your way to Batavium,
March.
and I can start building buildings there. The Town Watch didn't get used at all, so that's nice. They can just kind of go over here and get ready to be picked up by some boats. And that includes you as well. You can join them. And then peasants come down to... let's go to Arminum.
Orders.
And then I have, yeah, Equites as well. I feel like sending the Equites to Narbo Martius. I feel like I'm going to need all the help that I can get out there. Although my homeland armies also feel a little bit light. Yeah, I'll think about that for a second. And then more peasants can come down to Arretium.
Out of move, sir.
And now we can think about building something here in Batavium. Either going to be paved roads or a port. What's it going to be? Port is going to give me... yeah, it's a good chunk. Well, like 160 or so. And then Yeah, the paved road is too good to pass up though. It's like was it 260, 230? Yeah, I have to do the paved roads. I just need money bad. So I'm paying 1080 for those. Yep, paved roads, and I can get the port next. And then you can head over to Mediolanium so I can start building something there next turn. Probably going to be some more paved roads. Yeah, not as much money in Mediolanium. I have decided to send my equites over to this little army here that's going to be eventually joining my forces in Narbo Martius, and I will be training another unit of Hastati and some more equites to possibly also send in that direction. And I have money left over, so instead of just waiting for Quintus Julius making his rounds, yeah, Retium's already building a sewer. Araminum, it's going to be a while before Quintus Julius comes back, so how about you just build something else then in the meantime? Again, I have the money for it, so I may as well. Trader, I think 600. Trader or Temple of Jupiter is what I'm kind of thinking here. The tier 1 trader, just for that population growth, honestly, the money is so crap, but like, yeah, getting that population growth up a little bit is going to help. So let's go trader there, and that still leaves me with a little bit of money, but I don't know if I can build anything. I think I'm building there. Mediolanium. Man, Quintus Julius is going to be there next turn to get that discount. Is there anything that just takes one turn? There isn't, is there? No. Yeah, I'm just gonna pinch pennies and wait. And there's nothing I can build in Segesta except for the barracks, and I'm not going to recruit anything here, so I may as well not do that. Yeah, and same with Narbo Martius, there's nothing to build. Alright, well this is going to be big. when this fight happens, I hope it's going to be big, but I hope I have an extra turn or two to get my reinforcements with the army. Yeah, that's going to be a big clash. So, without further ado,
General.
I was going to say let's end this turn, but let me check my taxes, and then let's end this turn. Okay, now I'm ready to go, and all eyes are going to be on this situation over here, so that's what I'm going to be watching. Man, Brudii are going for Segesta. Man, I'm going to have Brudii neighbors like right up on my border. That's a little bit annoying. Yeah, the Thracians have been driven off from Thessalonica. And the Germans are backing off from Uvenum. Good. Wise choice, Germans. Alright, so yes, the Gauls are going to hang out. And this army's not joining up with that army. Ooh, okay. They're going to cross over and try to get around me. Well, that's going to give me the time that I need to handle that army, and then, you know, just swat aside this. Alright, what do we got? 4 grand. Alright, yes, town grows. Yes, Patap. Yes. Here we go. Governor's Palace. Oh, I can get, E. 2 turns before this is complete. Damn it. Okay, I will put a build order in Mediolanium this turn, and then bring it back to Batavium to put a build order in for that that next building. Alright, sewers and Arretium, good, and recruitment and diplomatic information. What's going on here? Alright, the Germans and the Gauls are allies. That's not good. And ceasefire between the Britons and the Germans, that's also not good. I was hoping that there was a continued war between those two factions, so the Germans have that to think about, and not me. Ugh, that's a little bit hazardous. Alright, you go into Mediolanium, and I'm assuming it's gonna be the roads, right? Man, it's like not much, but I mean the increased speed also does help. Getting a trader. I feel like I should get a trader as well. Just for the population growth. Yeah, let's just do the paved roads. It's the most expensive of the buildings, and
Sir!
hey, I can come back to Batavium in this turn and get that building at least queued up. Yes, it's still a chunk, isn't it? Yeah, I probably should do that. I'll get back to that. And you just keep on keeping on. Even so yeah, all those units were kind of like spreading out to kind of ward off the Germans. And now they're back in the town. 1 peasant, 2 warbands, 3 experience on those units. Oh, that unit's pretty beat up. Okay. And the naked fanatics.
Onward!
Well, let's make our way up.
Out of move, sir.
And yeah, the Brudii are... No, the Dacians are sieging Segestica. Okay. It's just the general, okay? The faction leader, or... Yeah, against 3 units. I don't think the Dacians are going to take that. And if they do, I think the Brudii are just going to come in and swat them aside. Yeah. Man, the Brudii... Man, coming up here, that's not... I haven't seen this before. I have not seen... During all of my practice campaigns, I was always the one that took Salona, and then the Dacians would take Segestica. And yeah, it was a little awkward, like having them have a building this close to me, but I could easily just put a fort there and just block them off, and it was fine. Or no, put a fort up here, I think. Yeah. Yeah, a little bit awkward. A little bit awkward. But this is the big thing. So, link up. Ooh, we can bribe, we don't have any room for them, damn. I'm tempted to have one of my generals leave the army so I can bribe those mercenaries just so that, just so that the enemy can't bribe them. Although I don't think he can because he's in his own he's in a different territory. Yeah, I think
Orders.
this is kind of awkward. Yeah, I want to make sure that I can reinforce. So you get those guys,
Sir.
and then they can't move yet because they just all joined in. So let's do this then. Who was it? Oh, these peasants can probably go back. Oh, they should have just stayed in Narbo Martius. Damn.
Sir.
Well, let's try to bring everyone
Orders. Imperator.
that hasn't moved this turn. So that's going to be you guys. And then let's put them in that army.
Move out.
That way, just in case the Gauls do attack in this turn, then I should be able to reinforce, I think. And then in the next turn, I can move these guys up. I can put these peasants back in Narbo Martius, where they belong. And this army is only going to get out to here. Even if they do... Yeah, they'll get out that far, but we'll be able to smash that army and turn around. We have a small garrison in Narbo Martius, so they would have to lay siege to it no matter what. After putting in some training orders for Estadi and Equites and peasants in these 3 settlements, I don't quite have enough money now to put in for the Governor's Palace here in Batavium. That's okay, I can hang out here for a turn with Quintus Julius. That is just fine. So, you know what, I have the money, I may as well go ahead and build something here in Arretium. I'm thinking Temple of Jupiter. Why not? I don't think I'm gonna go for the communal farming. Well, you know, it's funny. I've always been told, like, or, in the guides that I've read or whatever, stay away from all of the farming upgrades that are above the first upgrade, because then your population growth will eventually just really get out of hand. However, in the settlements that I intend to be my training centers, which I would assume that Arretium would be one of them, isn't that going to be okay, if I have just really high population growth? Yeah, I would like to hear your thoughts on this. Like the settlements that you decide are going to be your training centers, do you just max out on farming upgrades? yeah, please let me know, because it's funny. I've just kind of always heard like kind of the code or the rule is like just don't build over the first upgrade. Just don't do that. But that seems a little bit too, I don't know, a little bit too cautious, or I don't know, a little too careful maybe. Anyway, let's just do Temple of Jupiter. Yeah, 10% law, 10% happiness. Again, I'm doing Jupiter because that law is going to come into play when this is no longer my capital. So eventually I do plan on having my capital, I think here is my plan, just because that's going to be my central to my empire once I, conquered this far. And that's going to leave these provinces, really on the frontier, right? So they will be the most susceptible to corruption, and that law bonus from Jupiter is going to be really important, because that will be saving me literally hundreds of denarii per turn. So that is the idea with that. All right, that's, I think, do I even want to train any? See, now I have like the people here, so I can train something. I feel like just training a spy. I really want more spies. Yeah, that seems like what I want to do. At least have one out here. I just feel a little bit too blind, and I haven't been able to, have the time really to just build all the watchtowers that I want to build. So, yeah, let's get a spy here in Batavium. And now we can finally bump up the taxes here in Batavium as well. Yeah, make a little bit more money there. And yep, very high taxes. Good. And I still think I want to keep this low. Yeah, that's a good. I'm making some good progress here in growing Narbo Martius. So yeah, I still think I want to keep this as low as I can. And how much am I looking at? Ugh, 3 grand next year. Ugh, that's a little bit rough. But there's nothing else for it. Let's drop a save. Let's end this turn. I should be ending this episode soon here, but man, I'm gonna be very tempted. So the Brudii got driven off from Thessalonica. Ooh, and the there's some action going on here. All right, did they attack? They did. Brennus attacked. Okay, interesting. I've never seen. I've said this before. I've never seen the AI attack a fort. But in this case, he did. I'm so glad that I moved my units up to reinforce. So I definitely do not want the AI to control the main army. That would be awful. That sucks so much. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7-star general up against a 5-star general. Holy shit, that's a lot of warband. Oh my god. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 warband and 2 skirmishers. And then he is, yeah, 5 stars. Is there any morale bonuses? No morale bonuses, so just the 5 stars, which is, that's formidable for sure. Okay, this is going to be a big one. Whew, I'm excited. I wish I did have those extra reinforcements that are just on the edge. Just on the edge, but yeah, they're not going to be available. I'm going to have to do this. It's going to be a bit limited here.
Monsters. The Gauls. They are dangerous, mad, and hairy beyond reason. In victory, they are always heartless. That army is 1/4 of the enemy's strength. So sharpen your swords one last time. When we have killed them all, we will have made a good start. They are keen, eager, and foolish. We need only let them die before our walls. There are more of them than there are of us. So be it. We will fight like lions instead of men. Until the enemy walls crumble, our brave horsemen can do little. Let us breach those walls and hunt down the enemy.
But I'm the one with walls.
Fear, as help is coming. Within the day, another army of ours will arrive for this battle. We go now to our bloody business!
All right, let's do this.
Units, on my orders.
So yeah, just the town watch. So they just have the one skirmisher warband, right? And I wonder if I'm close enough to the gate. Ay, ay, ay. There's nothing else for it. Let's just see.
Gods be praised.
Do they actually attack?
Reinforcements are here.
Yeah, they are
Send them
moving
to
up.
fight. Dishearten the enemy.
And can I get them? No, they're not on the map yet. Yep, they're moving up. So yeah, this is interesting. In my practice campaign, when I did you know, play a battle like this, it was me on the attack, and the enemy did not attack the fort like this. They did not go for me. So I got my little towers shooting at the skirmishers here, hopefully doing a little bit of damage. I got a tower on that side, hopefully that's shooting as well. And my reinforcements are still, oh god, they're being controlled by the computer, aren't they? Oh no. Oh no, that's so bad. So does this count then in this battle? Like does the enemy win if they take this? Like in a siege battle? Huh. If so, then that's really, really bad. And yeah, it's not letting me control my reinforcements, is it? Because I'm pretty sure they're on the field by now. So yeah, that's kind of garbage, isn't it? Well, I guess I'm gonna have to hold off this onslaught with just my town watch. Hopefully my reinforcements come in time, because if this counts as a victory condition that can end the battle, then I'm in big trouble because my reinforcements don't seem like they're in any hurry here. And yeah, these warband are gonna be coming in. I have my town watch on guard mode here in the center, just to try to hold for as long as possible. But yeah, now we can't hold against these warband, which will be coming in, and they will be able to flank my warband or my town watch. And yeah, it's yeah, they're pushing through. They're butchering my town watch. Oh my goodness.
This is a shameful day for Rome.
Just like that, my town watch have broken. So they will be running back to the square, perhaps? Yeah, I don't know. Fallen heroes all. The last of your Roman army has fallen, but your allies still fight on, loyal to our joint cause. Okay, so yeah, we're just basically saying that
Your general now lies
maybe
dead
my
because of his
reinforcements will win this.
His men will lose heart.
Yeah, so if they take this now, is there going to be a counter, like a countdown? So yeah, there is a countdown. Oh my goodness. Oh no. Well, let's see. My guys, I mean, looks like they're gonna get here in time, but it's not gonna be like, whoa, they have to like they have to like dislodge that entire. Oh no, they just made it onto the square to stop the countdown. Okay. Well. Oh god, what a mess. My guys, my general's just charging right in. Oh my god. Oh, there's no tactics. They're just charging into the heart of this. So we killed the enemy king. Oh my god.
To strike hard at his grieving subjects.
Oh my god. This is insane. They're not even like trying to surround them at all. Are my guys unbreakable on the square though? Like the reinforcements? And we won. Oh my god.
Virtue. They are not soldiers, only
oh my god.
Running from our men.
Oh, that's insane. Oh yeah, well I guess they're not gonna like prioritize chasing the enemy like I do. Oh, they kind of are. They kind of are. Oh my god, that could have gone like way, way worse. I mean, obviously I would have preferred it if I... Let's see, heroic death. So yeah, one of my guys, Captain Spurious. Oh, that's my initial guy. And then enemy general, that's the king. So none of my generals died in that? Oh my god. Alright, well, obviously that's not ideal, but... I mean, no, it worked out great, but what I'm saying is that I would have preferred to control this army. So if any of y'all know, you know, what the heck, you know, what do I do? Because I thought, I mean, I checked off and I checked on. I did the thing that other people do. So, yeah, it's going to be really important that I know how to control my reinforcements while I'm playing this game. Obviously, I can do a little Google search after, after this recording is done, and I can see if I can find the answer for myself. But if I haven't found the answer, then it would be nice if some of y'all let me know, because that's lucky. That's a lucky. And yeah, I wonder if the reinforcements did benefit from like the unbreakable aspect. I'm assuming there's like an unbreakable thing that, same in the settlements. If you're in the city square, right, you're unbreakable. And I wonder if my reinforcements got the benefit of that when they charged in. I wonder if that's how that worked. Okay, so let's see. We lost 239. That's it? That's all we lost? Oh my god. Even Captain Spurious, the brave Captain Spurious, the captain of the town watch, even they killed 52 men, which is actually kind of impressive. And yeah, oh my god, this is wild. What a wild thing. Yeah, those Equites that charged in, they healed back their 24 men that they had lost initially. Experience gained by Astadi, experience gained by the Velites, Barbarian Mercenaries, Roman General. And I don't think I lost any of my guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow, what an insane... I was considering like kind of like reloading that. And it ended up being like really cool. Like, again, I would have preferred to fight that myself, but that's honestly kind of cool the way that it worked out. But no, I don't want that to happen again, for sure. I want to be able to fight my battles. Yeah, end of turn report, 4,000 in the treasury. It said I was going to make 3,000 before. Is it just upkeep of the men that I lost? Huh. Interesting. And so it looks like I did lose... Did I lose 3 generals then? Oh my god, I did... I lost 3 generals in that. Damn. Oh, man. So Mullius Julius, that was like one of my youngest guys. Manius Julius, I can't remember who he is. And Vibius Julius... None of that, I don't think any of those is my faction leader. I think it would have told me that by now. God, I lost 3 of my characters. Oh, that's... Okay, that's rough. That's actually like really bad. Trader, yep. And recruitment report. Diplomatic information. So yeah, Scipii, the Brutii, and the SBQR are all at war with Macedon. That's good. Hopefully that kind of slows down the Brutii's role and they start to reconsider this, and maybe they will go back. The Dacians brought in reinforcements to help out with their siege against Segestica. So yeah, if this Brutii army wants to go back and deal with Macedon, that would be great. Because if the Senate tasks me out with taking Segestica at some point, I'll be happy to do that. Although I don't really want to fight, again, on multiple fronts, but if I have to, I'll do what I have to. And I can go in and lay siege to Evenum in this turn. Yeah, Batavium's going to be dealing with some issues because they're going to have like overcrowding, I think. Basically. Is it overcrowding? Is it the squalor that goes up like when you don't have the right, like the building essentially? I think is how that works. So yeah, that's going to be suffering for a little while. But I can get more reinforcements on the way to Narbo Martius. Oh, that is a blow. Only having 2 guys left. Numerius to Titanus. And then Flavius Julius.
Orders.
And everyone else is dead. Let's see. I want to take a look at this actually. Actually, I should probably drop a save. And did we end up killing all of them? Yeah, I don't know if that entire army... Yeah, well, the Germans are here too? Germans are hanging out? Yeah, very suspicious. Yeah, I want to look at this. I want to see family tree and see all the guys that died here. So, yeah, Quintus Julius's son, Amulius Julius, he died. And then one of the sons, I think is the youngest son of the faction leader, so Fabius Julius, he died as well. Doesn't see how old he was. And then his son also died, so his entire family line died out. Ooh, that's... Oh man, Manius Julius, yeah. That's a loss. That's a bad loss, and that's something that I could have prevented by fighting that battle for myself, really. So that's important. That's a big deal. So essentially, my only future at this point is going to be coming from Lucius Julius, my faction heir. He has Marcus Julius and Decius Julius. Those are two boys, and then he has a son who is of age, Numerius Tuditanus. He's actually in this army. He's 46, and he doesn't have any children yet. So he should start making children soon. They're going to come of age, though, and let's see. So Livia, she can actually find a husband at some point when she becomes of age. And so in a sense, like, Fabius Julius's family line won't end. She will be able to produce children eventually. So, but that's a blow. That's certainly a blow to my family and my faction. My faction leader is 54, and Lucius Julius is 38, faction heir. So this is something that I haven't really looked at too much, but I think he's like pretty fine, I think. 3 stars. And you're out here, right? You're leading, I think you're leading this army, are you not?
General.
Yeah, you're about to take Euvanum. And I think you're fine as a faction heir. I think that, yeah, you got some good stuff going on. Outstanding speakers, good. Understanding of logistics is good. Very lively is fantastic. Superb administrator. Politician. It's all good stuff. So I think you are a fine faction heir. Something that I've seen people mention is that it's nice to try to keep an eye on having guys that are at least 20 years younger than your faction leader. So he's not quite 20 years, so 16 years younger. But he's the best that I have, and yes, he has children. So Numerius Tuditanus probably won't be a good faction heir next after him. But hopefully Marcus Julius or Decius Julius, hopefully one of them is decent. If not, hopefully Quintus Julius can actually have another son. That'd be nice. Yeah, anyway, that's going to be worth keeping an eye on. In the meantime, I can go down here and clean out those Gauls. I've essentially saved Narbo Martius for now, right? But I need to figure out that whole reinforcements thing to make sure that doesn't happen again. I can't just lose 3 guys like that. That's a really, really bad thing. I really, really was considering during that battle to reload that save and try to figure out, how to fix that. I ended up rolling with it. It was kind of fun. It was kind of cool, but that's a outcome that it's hard to stomach for sure. It's a tough thing for me. So anyway, though, overall things are fine. I'm about to take Euvanum, and the eastern flank is a little bit dodgy. For sure. The fact that the Germans and the Britons and the Gauls are all friendly with each other is also a little bit dodgy. Yeah, it's a little bit dodgy. Let's get this agent out here while I still remember to do this. Actually, you come out over here. Because I'm going to have vision on Euvanum soon enough once I build watchtowers, but I don't have any vision north of Mediolanium, so that's something that I want to keep an eye on. And I do have reinforcements that will be arriving in Narbo Martius in a few turns. But you know what? That is all going to have to wait until next time. As always, I hope you have enjoyed this one, and thank you very much for watching. This has been Concept playing Rome Total War. Thank you very much, and goodbye.